Greetings, happy humans! What? You're not happy? Well, turn that frown upside down because today we're making a Coke cake. Woo! Alright, so you know when you're scrolling through Facebook and you see the pictures, like the fast videos where they cook something really cool. We saw one of those a few weeks ago, and it was this Coke cake. And when I looked this video up online, there's a whole bunch of them, and there's probably ones that have step-by-step instructions. But for the sake of this video, we are only going to go on the instructions in this quick video of how to make a Coke cake, Coke bottle cake. So it's just like a very fast video. They show you they're pouring in chocolate, more chocolate, and they've got some little instructions that flash on the screen. Okay, so that's what we're basing this on, and it's going to turn into a Coke cake. So let me show you the ingredients that we have here. It says in the video 2 bags. It didn't specify what size bags, but I'm assuming this size bag of dark chocolate chips. The dark chocolate chips were $2 more expensive per bag, so I bought the semi-sweet ones, and they're not going to be quite as dark, and they're probably going to be sweeter. But I was too cheap to buy the dark chocolate, so this is what we ended up with. And then it said 1 bag of white chocolate chips, or 1 bag of white chocolate. It actually never said chocolate chips. So I'm hoping we got the right stuff, because I know there's like baker's chocolate and stuff. Anyway, I'm hoping this will work. And I don't drink regular Coke. I drink Diet Coke, and I didn't want to have to buy a regular Coke just for the sake of this one cake that we might totally fail at. So I'm going to use my Diet Coke. And we're hoping to have enough ingredients to make a tiny Diet Coke cake as well. And then I made the cake earlier. This was no big deal. That's a cake mix. And then I made frosting, which is homemade because I hate the canned stuff. But that's also really easy. So far, nothing difficult. We're supposed to have a ring to cut the cake with. And all I have is this pumpkin cookie cutter, which I'm hoping will be about the right size. I don't know. We might have to trim. I hope not. And then this little cup I'm hoping is the right size to cut pieces for the smaller bottle. And this I got for the frosting, but this is a dollar store product, so I don't know if this thing's going to work. But this is what we're going to try to use to pipe the frosting in. So yeah, we'll get started.
What Mommy got for Christmas.
Before I melt these, though, we got to cut that bottle in half. So I'm going to pour the rest of my Diet Coke into a cup, rinse this out, and then I've got to figure out how to get this label off without messing it up. That's going to be a challenge. That thing's glued on there. And then I've got to cut this bottle in half. So I'll do that right now. Okay, first order of business. We're going to try to get this label off without destroying it. Okay. Alright, we did it. It still looks decent. So since this bottle is already lined, I'm just going to pick one of these that's towards the center and cut along there. That way I won't have to draw on it.
Where are you putting it?
Oh no, it went sideways. Yeah.
Is it working? Mm-hmm. It has to be where? Has to be a soda cake.
Okay, there you have it. Basically half and half. Alright, I'm getting excited. I need to dry these out. And the next step is to melt these white chocolate chips. So I'm going to melt them on the stove because I don't trust my microwave. It's old and it burns things. So I'm going to melt these and be right back. Almost forgot, I've got to cut that little bottle in half as well. So we're going to try to make a mini cake.
What if we made a whole bunch of mini cakes?
That'd be cool. We could do like 6.
Okay, so I've got the white chocolate melted, and I forgot to tell you guys that if we get this recipe right, and it's kind of scary, this one has a lot of fail potential, but if we get this right, we are going to make a second cake, and we are going to ding dong ditch the second cake. You guys know what that means?
No.
So if you ding dong ditch something, you leave something on somebody's doorstep and then you ring their doorbell and you run away. So if we get this right and it tastes good and it looks nice, we are going to make a second one and ding dong ditch it on one of our neighbor's doorsteps. It should be fun.
Soda?
The top of the soda bottle. Ah! Okay, a little bit more in there.
What is that?
This is the foam on top of the soda.
Oh, cool. That's so clever.
Okay, so we've got our 2 little bottles. I can't remember if it just said to cool this or to freeze it. So let me check the video.
Get another one if you
So white chocolate, let harden. Let harden, and they like instantly poured in the dark chocolate. I think I'm gonna put it in the fridge so this goes faster, because that's like a huge pool of it. So I'm gonna go put it in the, in fact, I think I'm gonna freeze it. I'll just freeze it, make it go faster. All right, guys, it's the next day, and I have a confession to make. When I melted the white chocolate, it was really, really thick. And in the video that I watched, they had this like runny white chocolate that they were pouring in, and I was like, I mean, this stuff was so thick that I just felt like I was gonna have to spoon it in and it wasn't gonna look right. So I added milk to the white chocolate, and so then it wasn't setting up, so I had to leave it overnight in the freezer. And this small one, it got hard. Overnight this got hard, but this larger one is still like squishy, like it is not hard like it should be, and that is from being in the freezer overnight. So I'm really worried that I destroyed this, because when I try to take it out of here, I think it's just all gonna fall apart. But we're gonna continue. Stupid mistake. I don't know why my chocolate's not melting right. I'm melting the milk chocolate right now, and it's really, really thick. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. And this is the inside of the white chocolate, and it's kind of moving. It's still moving around in there after being frozen overnight. That's not good. Okay, here's my milk chocolate, and it's super duper thick. I don't know why it's not melting. I hate this.
So that's the Coke?
Since it's not liquidy enough, I'm not pouring it in and sloshing it around like they do in the video. I'm just scooped some in and I'm patting it against the sides, and then I'm gonna freeze it. That's the little one. Okay, there's the big one. It's headed to the freezer. I don't know. I've lowered my expectations at this point. I don't know if this is going to work. Okay, so now I'm going to melt the last bag of chocolate and do the bottom half of our cake. Okay, last pan of chocolate. Going to fill up the bottoms.
You love Diet Coke.
I do love Diet Coke. Okay, little one's ready. Looking messier than the video. We're going to try it. Here we are with this super thick chocolate, just spreading it up the sides with my spatula. Just doing the best I can here. Okay, I think because I'm making the 2 cakes, I have that little one that I already put some in. There's really not enough chocolate for this one, so I'm going to hurry and melt some more. Headed in with more chocolate. Okay, it's kind of falling down from the side, so I hope when it freezes, I don't know, how am I supposed to keep it up on the sides? Well, I'm going to put it in the freezer. So when I opened up my freezer, I noticed that this had fallen sideways, and now the chocolate's all off the sides. I'm going to try fixing it and putting it back. Getting really frustrated right now, though. This chocolate's hardened already. I don't think I can get it back up on the sides. Oh, that sucks. these have had plenty of time to freeze. Frozen, I'm really scared about how we're supposed to get these things out of the bottle. They didn't like cut the bottle off or anything. They just kind of squeezed them and the mold came out like, they just came out perfect in the video. But, like if I squeeze on this, the chocolate's gonna break. I don't know how you're supposed to get this out of here. Guess I can kind of slip this in here. Ah! Okay, let's review the footage, shall we? Oh, they used the top to poke. Okay, I can see how they got the top one out. Wait. Did they even show us how they got the bottom one out of there? Hold on. Go further back even. No, they don't show you how they get the bottom one out. I have like no hope for this one because the white is still squishy, so that's why I was trying to do the bottom one first because I know this one's going to be a fail. But I'll take the lid off and try pushing up to get this one out like they did on the video and just watch the disaster happen, I guess. Ah! Oh my gosh! Look at that! Look at that! It's so runny that it's coming out the bottom. Oh, I totally messed this up. This is ridiculous!
Really delicious.
Ah, it will not come out of there. I'm going to try cutting it out. Oh my gosh, I did it. I got that piece out. It looks pretty cool. I had to cut the thing off and now it's broken in several places. But it did come out. Top part's going to be another story though, because the top's like falling through. I think what I'll do is I'll put the cake in the bottom part and then as soon as I get this out, I'll like set it on top. It's still going to look terrible though. Okay, so we have to put frosting in the bottom of this. Okay, my frosting's pretty stiff for this, but I got some in the bottom. I'm gonna put some cake in. Alright, my cake rounds are a little bit big, so they crumbled a little going in, but they're almost perfect.
Oh no. Mom's cake.
Putting in the layers of cake and frosting is not hard. This part's going well. It worked! I'm so proud of myself. It looks decent. This, however, is a gigantic mess. The top is a total fail. This thing is a wreck. Oh my gosh. I can't even begin to put it on here. Oh, that didn't go well. There's the top. It's a total freaking mess. But I do feel like I can attempt that again, not make the same mistake with putting the milk in there, and probably have a lot better result. I'm going to try this small one now. This one is just breaking apart. I can't get it out of there. I give up on this little one. Not going to happen. Alright, are you guys ready for this? Expectation, reality. So this is a pretty major fail. I do kind of feel like if we were to try it a second time, I feel like we could be successful with that top. So let me know, you guys, in the comments section if you want me to attempt to make this again and ding dong ditch it on somebody's doorstep. And also let me know if you found something like this on your doorstep, would you eat it or would you be scared to eat it? And I mean if it was done right, not this mess that you see here. Let me know what your reaction would be to finding this on your doorstep and not knowing who left it there. Thanks, guys. Bye.